have a slab that is rolled out, I am going to put my template over top of the slab to cut a nice consistent shape. I noticed that when I put the template that I want to use over top of my shape, part of it went off of it. I can either choose a different template that will fit, or what I can do is try to plan this out ahead of time and make sure that it matches. Since my clay was very thick, what I am going to do is I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of pressure evenly in the clay, and I'm going to just use it to make those corners come out from the middle, because I know that it is just a little bit of the corner that is not meeting my needs. So again, I'm just taking the corners and making them a little bit elongated by pulling the clay with the rolling pin from the middle outwards. If I do this a lot, what is going to happen is I am not going to have a nice, even, consistent clay, and it will crack on me. So I can only do this if I'm doing a tiny bit. Also, you will notice that once I have figured out my size of my clay, I have had to re-smooth the clay because now it has picked up the texture again. Once I have the template and the clay figured out, I'm going to grab myself a fettling knife. I want to make sure my fettling knife is straight. I do not want to have it angled to the left or to the right. While this is straight, I'm going to go ahead and just slice through my clay. It'll be very easy to cut through in this plastic stage. And I'm just going to trim around my template to create the shape that I want. Now I will remove my template and I'm going to smooth the edges. Because my clay is plastic, this will be very easy to do. I'm not indenting the clay, I'm just getting rid of any rough edges. While I am on this side of the clay, I'm going to grab a pencil. I really like using mechanical pencils without the lead, or a number 2 pencil, and I'm going to carve my name into the bottom. You can't see this in the video, but when I flip the clay, you're going to notice that my name is now on this back side of the clay. Once I flip it, I'm going to go ahead and smooth it one more time, and this time I'm going to do that on the front so it also has nice edges that are not rough to the touch. At this point, I am ready to start adding my decorative designs. I might use my stamps or even real leaves to put these designs in. I'm going to kind of plan my placements and I'm going to gently put these in. If they are thin pieces of a stamp or a real leaf, I can actually take my rolling pin and put that texture in. But don't push too hard with any of your stamps or your rolling pin because you will thin the clay and make weak spots. You're just trying to indent it enough to create this design or pattern that you have chosen. The last step of this is to go ahead and create a slump mold. I can put a bowl and put my clay down into the bowl and it will take that shape. If the bowl is too small, I can flip it over and I can do it from the opposite side. But be careful if there is a foot or grooves on the bowl because you do not want it to pick up that. Once I have it in the shape that I like it, and I might adjust it a little bit at a time while it's in this plastic stage, I am then going to wrap it up immediately because I want it to dry slowly and naturally. If it dries too quickly, this bowl will break.